Ministers, please pass on our thanks to every member of your caucus, those of you here today, for having the vision to put money into these kind of programs and to save SAFECOM, because it will have a great impact in our province. We can hire 1 million more police officers, but it's not going to get to the root cause of problems we face in our society. And hopefully these dollars that you're investing today through really wonderful organizations will make a great difference. I hope that this will begin to change the direction of some problems that some of the communities face, but at the same time, we need to realize that investments like this will begin to offer opportunities, and opportunities are what we need to do as a city. And if we create those opportunities, and we'll find these kids who will be the next doctors, lawyers, and teachers, and the next premiers and ministers of justice, etc. We need to open doors and open our hearts and open our eyes. We'll see a dramatic change in our city. So thank you very much for the vision that you've shown, ministers, and please pass on again our thanks to the Premier. It's easy to say no when times get tough. Those who are greatest in need, but your government hasn't. They've invested in police security, but it's not just police. There's SAFECOM, investing in that, in housing and homelessness. So on behalf of my council colleagues and myself, I want to thank all of you for the work that you've done. And big brothers, big sisters, the Menonite Center, what can I say? You guys are amazing what you do for the city. It's remarkable work, and without your inspired efforts, we would not be where we are today. So thank you very much in your organizations. But everybody here, it shows how strong this group is by having such a strong presence here. So thanks very much, and I'm really, really proud of all of you. Thank you.
We also would like to acknowledge the resources that the SAFECOM is providing to us, volunteers in the community. And this is one piece. We're trying to prevent. There are different stages of the crime prevention we're doing. Now, the first step is the crime prevention. That's when we do the focus of our services and the programs that we do. We try to prevent before they get into trouble, and that's the actual crime solving. That's where you solve. There is no hurt, there is no human resource lost, there is nothing lost if you can prevent the crime before it takes place. And that is the piece we're focusing to do on this project. And there is intervention, there is a need in intervention. Those who are already in the illegal activities, we also need to prevent that, to intervene that, and then get and save them from wherever they are. And also there is also rehabilitation too. There is another stage for the crime prevention. We also need to rehabilitate those who are already in there, and trying, unfortunately, being part of that, but we need also to rehabilitate that. And on top of that also, there is also another very important piece that the government can do that. That is, if anyone, whatever the reason, gets involved in illegal activities or not, they still have the right to get the justice to be served.
Good morning, everyone. The Menonite Center for Newcomers is really very pleased to receive the funding for this project. And I was listening to Minister Redford's speech here, and it reminded me of some of the core values that I've learned through my career, and that really helped to form the basis of this project. So much of a project that we're going to be participating is about mentoring. And you know, mentoring in the broadest form, whether it's mentoring in a group situation or mentoring families as we're working with them, either in a social work kind of setting or through our work with psychologists, or in working with youth in the schools. It really is about mentoring. And what I have found in working with immigrant and refugee communities, that it's a partnership this way.
Minister Redford and Minister Oberle and our mayor, Jamie from Trans-Canada Pipelines, friends and partners, thank you for including Big Brothers Big Sisters this morning, and thank you for these important dollars. They mean a lot to our ability to be able to do the work that we're doing. It's rather simple in that we try to recruit, train, screen, and support caring adults in the community, so that they can, in a mentorship role, be there for and with young people. And we all intuitively know that when we have people in our lives who care about us, who are there for us no matter what, we'll do better as a result of. And we intuitively know that, but the research now tells us that. The research is very clear about the fact that young people who have caring adults in their lives, other than their family members are extremely important, the most important people they will ever have in their lives, but it's those additional supports in the community, that those young people are less likely to drop out of school, that those young people are less likely to drink alcohol and tobacco and drugs, and that those young people are more likely to go on to post-secondary education, and they are less likely to be involved in crime and activities that are not in their best interest in the long term. And so your funding today has allowed us, in our partnership with the Africa Centre and our provincial municipal governments, Kate is here from REACH as an example. We can't do our work, I said this morning. We can only do the work that we do because we get to do it together. None of us is a panacea. None of us has the answers alone. It's the collective wisdom and the continuum of service that each one of us bring that together we can walk beside our children and beside our moms and dads